Imagine flying across the world, exploring stunning landscapes, and experiencing the thrill of piloting any aircraft you want. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, not anymore. With the new Turtlebeach Velocity One flight deck, you can turn your dreams into reality. This device is the ultimate flight simulator companion for Windows 10 and 11 PCs, and it will blow your mind with its realistic and immersive features. In this video, I'm going to show you how this device works and what it can do, and why you might want to get one. If you're a new subscriber here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you for your support and feedback. What is the Velocity One flight deck and why should you get one? The Velocity One flight deck is a redesigned simulation HOTAS system designed for enthusiasts who demand the best, which means you can control any aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the most realistic and popular flight sim game in the market right now. It's compatible with Windows 10 and 11 PCs using a USB cable. It's also compatible with other flight sim and space games such as Elite Dangerous and Star Wars Squadrons. The Velocity One flight deck has many features that make it stand out from other flight sticks or yokes on the market right now. Here are some of them. It has the world's first flight touch display, a 3.5-inch LCD screen that shows you vital flight information such as speed, altitude, heading, and more. You can customize the display to suit your needs and preferences and switch between different modes and views. You can also use the display to interact with the in-game menus and cockpit instruments without using a mouse or keyboard. You can also use the display as a trackpad if you prefer, which is one of my favorite features, by the way. It has a customizable OLED head-up display, a small screen that projects important data onto your field of vision. You can adjust the brightness, position, and angle of the display as well as the data you want to see using the Turtlebeach app on your PC. It has a full-size yoke and modular throttle that can be attached to either side of the yoke, depending on your preference. The yoke has a 180-degree rotation and a realistic feel and feedback. The throttle has a dual engine lever and a flaps, lever, and trim wheel. It has contactless Hall effect controls for precision and durability. All main movements controls on the stick and throttle are built using Hall effect non-contact sensors, which means they deliver a high precision, accuracy, and longevity without wearing out or losing sensitivity over time. It has a combat-ready modular stick which can be removed from the base for easy storage or future upgrades. The stick has 49 programmable functions, including dual-stage triggers, head-mounted hat switches, and multi-function fire buttons. The stick also has a soft touch hand rest and an adjustable height to accommodate all hand sizes. The flight deck has 139 programmable buttons for advanced customization and control. In addition to the buttons on the stick and throttle, it also has buttons built into the flight touch display, which lets you access various functions and commands in the game, such as autopilot, landing gear, brakes, and more. You can also customize the buttons to your liking using the Turtlebeach app on your PC. It has a headset audio jack and a volume dial that lets you connect your Turtlebeach headset and enjoy the immersive sound of the game. The Velocity One flight deck has a realistic and ergonomic design that mimics the look and feel for a real cockpit. Now, setting up the Velocity One flight deck, it is pretty much easy, just like many other flight kits out there. First, you need to download and install the Turtlebeach Flight Hangar app on your PC. The app will let you update the firmware of the device, customize the buttons and display, access tutorials and support, and adjust the RGB lighting. Next, you will need to connect the Velocity One flight deck to your PC as normal using the USB cable. You also need to connect the power adapter to the power outlet and headset audio jack to your headset if you don't have one. And then you can launch Microsoft Flight Simulator or your favorite flight simulation game that's supported by the flight deck and select the Velocity One flight deck as your input device. You can also adjust the sensitivity and dead zones of the yoke and throttle if you want. Here are some of the things that I think Turtlebeach could have done better with the Velocity One flight deck. The throttle module could have been sold separately or made compatible with other sticks to allow more flexibility and customization for users who already have a preferred stick or want to mix and match different brands and models. The flight touch displays and the head-up display could have been made at least optional or detachable to reduce the cost and complexity of the device and to cater for users who prefer to use VR headsets or other screens instead of the built-in ones. Well, it's very obvious nowadays that people are rapidly transitioning from regular screens to VR, because in my opinion, I think VR makes a huge difference when it comes to flight simulation games. So the touch displays, I think, to some extent is going to be pretty much useless if you're using a VR, which most people will be using. And I think that can only make sense if in a hypothetical scenario where you're using the Apple Vision Pro that you can, see through. And well, we don't have that yet, so I'm not even going to go there. I also think the device could have been made compatible with Xbox as well as PCs to expand the potential market and appeal to users who want to play flight sim games on consoles, especially after the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024 on Xbox. That only makes logical sense. And lastly, I think this one speaks to a lot of people that don't have a lot of money to throw out there for a flight control system. I think the Velocity One flight deck could have been much more affordable and accessible, as it is priced at $399 US, which is quite expensive for many users. Some users may opt for cheaper or simpler alternatives, such as the Logitech G Pro Flight Yoke system, which is cheaper than that, or the Thrustmaster TCA Side Stick Airbus Edition, which is super cheap. So I think Velocity One could have done better on that part. So there you have it, guys. What are you waiting for? If you are a fan of flight sim games, or if you want to try out something new and exciting, you should definitely consider the Turtlebeach Velocity One flight deck. According to the Turtlebeach website, the product will be on sale on February 13, 2024. So if you pre-order, you will be charged and will receive an email once your order has shipped. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload more videos like this. Thanks for watching and see you in the skies.